Hi, let's go. I need to test and make sure the audio actually works. Hi, let's go. Oh, that one plays on the speaker. That's fine, I don't need that. Hope you're having a nice day. Oh, I need to see if my camera pointed good. If I'm just cruising straight like this, I probably actually look more like that. Don't think it'll be too pointed down too low. Right, cool. Should be good. Man, this is really muddy. I'm gonna go get on the road up here and ride down the road. It's so muddy, people's been sinking in with bikes and riding it up. So I guess it's dry today compared to how it's been. So I think I'm gonna go ride down the road and then get on the path further up. This is just a little side road with not much traffic, so I don't really mind riding on it. It's not the smoothest. Bump, it says. All right, a little bit of a bump. This is all wet. I wonder if this is rain. It hasn't rained. I don't know how this would be wet other than if this says the treating stuff they spread on it. It'd just be lovely to sling whatever they put on the road all over my stuff. Yeah, it has to be that because the parking lot over there is not wet. The mud might have been better. Oh, they just treat it up to here. Yeah, that's definitely what it is that they put on the road. Well, I don't think I slung too much of my stuff. Right now my tire's already dry. Honestly, I bet that stuff would just eat right through clothes. I don't really want to have to wash my jacket again. So I just cut off the gravel part of the trail. It was kind of muddy. Because it's paved here right until that bridge right back there. And I just rode past. Right down there. I'm gonna stop and adjust my jacket. There is too much cold air blowing on my neck. Where's the mic? Or the mic is still. I don't think the zipper of my jacket will brush against the mic. Where it's at. And I think you should be able to hear me fine too, but if there's any strange noises, like something's hitting it, if anybody wants to let me know, I'll hook it to something else other than my shirt. I have it on my shirt and my jacket like pulled up over it a little. I've done this before, a different jacket, and the zipper had like a clasp thing to a little thing, metal piece hanging down from it that was like banging on the zipper and picked it up good. So this is a different jacket. Oh, hello. I'm Mr. Winniecat. So I guess you get notification. Well, he said you got notifications. I guess you heard this one. Oh, that is a big branch. The top of that tree up broke off or something. It's just hanging on the lower branch. Yeah. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, a Twitch notification, like me going live. Oh, hi, Eric. I thought I heard TTS say a name before that. And I couldn't see chat. I hope you're doing good today. Nice. Yeah, Mr. Winniecat. I think. I wasn't getting notifications at first, so I was talking to them, and then I think they said, okay, cool. Oh. My arms are tired for some reason. Maybe from playing Beat Saber. There. Legs feel fine. My arms don't want me to lean over on them. Cool. Alrighty, bye. Sure I will. I'm warming up now, so I'm not too cold. I've been riding a bit. My legs aren't super warmed up. I think they just got too cold. And I'm not used to riding. It's been too cold, so I haven't been riding. I finally got tired of it this week and went out a couple days ago on a short ride. And I didn't stream because I didn't know if I would like lump out after 20 minutes and decide it was too cold and go back. But I did like a pretty long one. So I figured I'd ride it long enough today to do a biking stream. Normally I just don't bike ride in the winter. Like I just don't bike ride if it's below 60 degrees. But I rode a lot this summer and got used to it. So then I was like missing riding more. And I've been riding a exercise bike I have some, so I don't get completely out of shape. But it's nice actually, I've been walking a lot outside, and it's nice actually riding outside. And there's ice on the trail there, and ice all over the side there I was looking at. There's like nobody out bike riding today, hardly. We'll let them go by each other. Oh, hi. Thank you. I was gonna go around and then she was walking really fast and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be a jerk and squeeze between them. Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet. They treated part of the road, like the middle of the road that we live on, but like the edges of the road where they didn't treat it was all icy this morning. It was actually still icy a little bit when I left earlier. Not really slippery, but like it was white ice, I guess from it dewing or something, and just freezing. And it kind of dried most of the way yesterday, so there wasn't really any slick black ice. I'm not used to it. Like, it gets below freezing all the time in Tennessee, where I'm from. But most of the time it's so dry. You'll have like places when it rains and the water like run across the road in sections, but like other than occasionally when it snows and then the snow refreezes on the road. You don't ever have any black ice. And most of the days when it gets below freezing there, it's so dry that you don't really get anything icy. So I'm surprised at how icy the roads have been getting the last like week since it's been under freezing, even though it hasn't rained a single day. It's like, what the heck? Which, I mean, the sides of this trail is still wet somehow. Oh, look, there's ice all the way across it here. This must just be where water runs out of the hill and across the trail. See that back there? That had a lot of texture and it wasn't too slippery. That's why it was on our road in front of our house. But I hadn't actually dealt with any black ice. Yeah. I'm just not used to it. It doesn't get under freezing that much here, so, and I've only lived here for 3 years. So I still don't have a good sense of what it does when it's below freezing. Like, I know it stays dank and wet when it's above freezing. I just expected, with it being below freezing, that it would be a lot drier, no ice. Like I said, because I don't really have any expectations. Let's see. How long have I been riding? 20 minutes? I already made it up here. So I guess I'll go ride down the road a little bit to get more of a ride in. Yeah. It's almost always rainy and cloudy. Yeah, this last couple of weeks have been weird here. Like, at least since I've lived here, every winter I've been here, this is the first winter where it's been, that I remember, where it's been like blue skies every day, like no clouds, and you know, getting below freezing. It's a lot closer to winters in Tennessee than I'm used to instead, compared to Pacific Northwest winters. Hi, Ren. How's it going? This trail ends right here, but you can ride down. This road has bike lanes, and you can ride down to some more trails, and they're pretty nice. Right. Run across before he gets here. What's that? Did you get a bunch of crazy scores playing Beat Saber yesterday? And that e-bike is just cruising. I heard him come up beside me and go like the engine accelerated, and I just like, okay, he's gonna go by me, so I'll stay over here. Wait, is this the part that had the tree limbs stuck out in the road? I think it is. Last time I rode this, you couldn't stay in the bike lane part of the time because there's trees literally out to the white line where you had to get into the lane of traffic to get by them. It might have been right up here, but I think it was back there and right up here. Well, I saw you stream yesterday. I hadn't seen you for a while. Are you planning on actually doing it regularly? If you see you're back streaming again? Top 900, dang. That is really good. Cool. Hey, you said you hadn't played in months yesterday. Had you really not played in months? Because you were playing some crazy stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, this is the part where you couldn't stay in the bike lane. It's still almost hanging over in it, but they are in some of the stuff down on the ground. They cut back the trees. Oh, okay. So here's the interstate. I think I'm gonna ride up this trail a little ways. I think it goes right beside the interstate. It's gonna be super, super noisy. If it is, I'll just turn around. But I've never been up this way, so I figure I'll explore a little bit. Oh, it just goes right up the hill. You'll probably get better also if you do play more consistently. Oh, cool. They're not super crazy? Okay. I don't really want to ride along the interstate. That's where I thought this went. So I think I'll go back down and ride the other trail a little ways. Tech, even though it's speedy. Hooky. Yeah. I think I've breathed in too much cold air and my lungs are like learning how to work again. I was trying to decide when to go across. The Tesla guy was trying to decide if I was going to ride or not. Hello. Hi, Saren. Hope you're having a nice day. So this just goes up along the road. And this right here is the I-90 trail. That it goes across the bridge. Oh gosh, this is ice. How slick is it? Not too slick. I won't slide over. As long as I don't go too fast around the curves. I didn't think about the boardwalk would be an ice walk. Well, I guess we'll see up here where it leans to the side. How slick it actually is. Yeah, not really. Okay, actually it's a little slick, but I just kind of drifted a little bit around that curve. It's been getting below freezing every single night here for like a week, which is not normal. I normally never see ice here. Like it just never gets below freezing. If it does, it'll get down to like maybe 30, just to freezing or a degree below freezing for a couple hours in the morning. But yeah, everything that's like stays in the shade most of the day, even a lot of the roads have had ice all on them. It is cold here where this ice is at. Oh yeah, it's probably super hot there, isn't it? Like it's probably been sweltering, like the middle of summer. One nice thing about coming here, this is right near like a wetland, and you get eaten by mosquitoes in the summer. If you you have to keep riding. If you stop at all, you just get ate. There ain't nobody behind me, so I'll just stop here. Like, I like stopping here because it's really pretty, but you can't stop here very long in the summer before you get eaten by mosquitoes. And there's no danger of that right now. Ah, okay. That's pretty good then. It's a little loud here, but hopefully not too loud, since I'm using my mic. 42. Like, I can't see chat. Oh, it's probably gonna be icy down there. Oh, okay, a Celsius, I guess you're talking about. So, 20. It actually seems like quite warm. Well, no, actually, no. 20 is not. 20 would be. Okay, yeah. So 42 would be 100 freedom units. I was thinking 20 was warm, and I'm like, no, 20 wouldn't actually be warm, but 42 would be. I was thinking 42 would be up 90s or low 100s. So yeah, something like that. Uh-huh. Yeah, it, 100 is, or 42 if that's near 100, is very hot. I should actually look. I was gonna ride here a little ways, but actually, what time is it? It is. Oh, my watch doesn't say the time because I'm tracking my miles. Oh, it's 4:42. So it's like 20 minutes till sunset. 40 is melting. Yeah, 40 is. That is pretty warm. It's not too bad if it's not humid, but that hot if it's humid is just like death. Like if it's that hot and it rains and then the rain all evaporates into steam and you're like outside in the, you know, like in a sauna, and it's that hot, that's when it gets real sucky. For me, even. I don't really mind the heat mostly. At least not much to a lot of people. I guess I will go ahead and actually turn around. This goes up along the interstate more and goes up to a bridge where you can see the lake really good, but it's also deafening loud up there. And just going back now, there's another little park I think I'll stop at on the way back. And then I'll get back about the time it's dark. Access to Bellevue Way closed ahead. Oh, the sign's laying over sideways. I wonder if that's because somebody vandalized it, or if they took it down because it's not actually closed right now. We just have it sitting. That trail just goes right up there and runs into the road, which is, I think, what the road is Bellevue Way. Oh, yeah. That'd make it not near as bad. At least you're not, in the city sweltering. It's probably even hotter. Yeah, it's like that here also. Even, it doesn't get up in the 90s, which I don't know what it is in Celsius. Probably like 35, something. Yeah, 35. It hardly ever gets that warm here, but even when it does, it cools back off a lot in the night. Enough that even if, even the summer where we didn't have AC, like our central AC died, so we had a few window units. Or not actually window units, but the ones with the hoses that you put in windows, those portable ones that we use. The house would get pretty hot in the day, but it would cool off every night because it was so it would cool off every day because it would get so much cooler at night. Where I grew up at, it'd get that hot in the day and it wouldn't cool off much at night. Like sometimes it would still be only cool off like 10 degrees or something, or 15 by nighttime. So it'd still be quite warm. That's kind of fun. It's not really slippery. You gotta just not jerk your wheel over. Alright, I guess I'll head back this way. This is when being on the bike is great. Now I'm going back kind of out of town where the rush hour backs up. And you can just zoom by all the cars on a bike. Alrighty, bye Ryan. Hope you have a nice rest of your day at work. And this isn't very nice though. With all the cars idling, you can smell them. Yeah. I didn't think about that when there's no wind today. So it all just sits on the road. Well, I guess no wind makes it not cold at all. I almost need to take my jacket off so I don't start sweating. This is a lot easier riding on the road. The pavement's so much smoother. My bike just rolls so much faster. I'm kind of getting cold because I'm not pedaling any harder and I'm going like quite a bit faster. All right, he's turning. There they are. There was a stick right there. I just like ran over. Thank you. Oops. Grab my camera. Whew, I am tired now. I'm gonna stop up here and drink some water. Seems like a good break spot before I go on down this trail. Oh, there's a bunch of nice bamboo, like all down there. Oh no, my water bottle's frozen into ice. Like the top of it. I guess it's that cold that, at least when wind blowing on it, like freezes it. It's not frozen where I can't drink, but like the little valve thing had like ice crystals all along the side. It's only in the 40s, I think, except for back there, all the trail. It's a lot warmer here than it was back there where the trail was all icy. It might have actually been in the it might have actually been freezing there. Here, I think it's, yeah, well, the parking lot where I stopped, my car said it was 42. So it was like 42 in the parking lot beside the road. So probably warmer, probably colder like on the trail. I don't have a good opinion now because I'm hot from riding, so it doesn't feel that cold. But back there where the trail is all icy, it felt really, really, really cold. Even like standing still to my like face compared to here. So probably it was actually down like around freezing back there, so, which is maybe why my bottle iced up with the wind blowing on it too, because I hadn't drank anything yet. So it had been sitting out for like, in the wind blowing on it for like 40 minutes. But like the trail back there, it wasn't melting. Even where people had been riding on it, it wasn't really melting. So it had to have been still pretty close to freezing for it to be that, the ice be that, like I could hear it crunching when I was riding through it. Like, it was still nice cold, like frozen ice. Wasn't slushy at all. So, probably was still freezing back there. Does the camera angle still look good? Because I hung my camera on a tree back there. I don't think it was hard enough to pull it, really, but you never know. It looks about the same. I thought it was high enough and I didn't duck. Okay, cool. And then I just felt the freaking tree limb grab it. I'm gonna ride a little bit more down here on this trail and then go down the road to a nice park at the beach. It'll have a really nice view of the lake. And I can sit there for a few minutes. And then I'll continue on down the trail. And I have lights, so I don't actually have to stop before it gets dark. But it is gonna get way colder once it gets dark too, so I wouldn't want to ride too much after dark just because it's going to be so cold. It's already actually getting colder. Like here while I'm riding, it's not as cold as back there where it was icy, but a lot colder than when I started, I think. It's all still icy here too. This is melting, or it was melting. So it definitely looked like it got above freezing here. But the other stuff I rode over back there didn't look like it had melted at all since like last night. I wonder though, I hope this road's not icy because it's very steep. I'll plan on going right down here to the park. Oh, there's a dog there. Looks like someone's fixing to throw a ball or something for it. It's like playtime for doggo. Right, I'm going to turn to the right here. Oh, this is all dry. Even the bike trail is dry. Oh, they've treated the crap out of this road. It's white. It has so much salt and stuff on it. So, yeah, it's not going to freeze. Or, it's too dry. There's nothing to freeze. They treated it so much whenever last time it got wet. Dogs and pets prohibited. But there's no bike sign, which I remembered before. And I've seen people here with bikes before. Figured this would be nice to go to this time of day. You'll be able to see the sky better. I'll sit here for a few minutes until I start freezing. I was checking my backpack to make sure it wasn't overheating. It is the coldest I've ever seen it. Like, not hot. But I've also never... I only use this thing bike riding. I usually use my phone when I'm walking. And I've never streamed bike riding when it's this cold. I've only ever bike ride when it's this cold like 2 or 3 other times ever. Usually if it's below like 60 degrees, I just limp out and stay at home. Yeah. I've gone here before and stayed all the way until it got dark. So I thought it would be nice. I don't know where those ducks went. They went over to there, I think. And can you tell in the stream how clear the water is? It's like a few feet deep here, it looks like, at least. But you can see the bottom, like, really well. It's crazy how clear this lake is. I don't know if I'm looked down enough that you can see the water. I guess you can, yeah. Okay. Oh, the camera probably makes the water more reflective. Yeah. It's just sand, and you see a bunch of sticks on the bottom and stuff. But, like, IRL, you can see really, really good. It just makes you realize how crazy lakes aren't clear in the southeast where I grew up. So, especially not lakes this big. I guess it rains harder there. Might be. If you look right here, if you can see where it looks lighter and darker, there's sand and then there's some like dirt. It looks basically like mulch almost. I guess half rotted tree limbs and stuff. Yeah, it still freaks me out how freaking clear lakes are here. Some. Like in the southeast, it rains really harder than here when it rains most of the time. So like water, like it'll be like a big rain. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's all like ripply all over the place. It being The ripples in it does kind of make it look like cloud reflections. Yeah, kind of cool. And the rocks right at the edge of the bank are all have algae all over them or something, some kind of green moss. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying where I grew up, oh, I guess so, yeah. Huh, the ducks like flew out from the bridge and now they're flying back. Yeah, I guess it is really easy when I have the bank here and you can see the sand going from the bank, and then when it gets a little deeper it gets all like ripples in it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was saying where I grew up, like you'll have like one day where it rains a whole ton, and if you go to like near a river or something, the next day it'll be a lot higher, like it'll be all like super super muddy where the rain like washed dirt in. But I noticed here it doesn't rain hardly at all. I mean, it rains a lot, but it rains, it just basically mists, and like it doesn't seem to erode the dirt at all because it's such a light rain. You don't have thunderstorms. So the rivers, and maybe it's part because of that, or maybe the dirt is quite a bit different also. It might be both. But the creeks and rivers and lakes are like just really clear here compared to what I'm used to. Like small little creeks in the mountains would be clear in the southeast, but when you get to the really big rivers and lakes, like they always stay muddy pretty much. Like they'll be more muddy if it's been raining a lot, but even if it hasn't rained for a while, like something like this that holds this much water would just never clear up before it rains really hard and washes more mud into it. And I guess maybe it's different dirt where it doesn't like settle to the bottom as much either. This is really sandy, and I guess you don't really see like red clay and stuff here much, or at all. I can't think of any place here that has a lot of clay compared to like like my parents' yard where I grew up. It has just a little bit of topsoil, and then it's all like clay underneath, and the water doesn't soak into the clay good, so if it's rained a lot, like in the winter, it just gets where you have to wear boots outside because the topsoil will get just so saturated because the water doesn't like soak in as much that you'll just literally sink like 2 or 3 inches down into the yard. Like if you wear regular shoes, you'll just get them all muddy. Wait, who said that? For one gifted sub? I don't think that's worth it. So $3 for yeah, I don't know. I might actually get hypothermia before I could get back to the car. So yeah, definitely not worth it. It's cold. I'm not gonna jump into the water for any amount. Like really. for like 2 seconds or something. It's more of the thing like, oh, that sounds like it could be fun, a fun challenge, and you think about it, wait, what am I doing it for $3? And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna freeze to death? And then I was like, no. 35, wait, Celsius or Fahrenheit? I assume Fahrenheit, but I have about half the people that watch my IRL streams are outside of the US and they go with Celsius. So I always have to ask. Fahrenheit, okay. 35. Wait, 35 is warm. I think it's above 35 here, probably. I don't know. When I started, my car said it was 43 or 42. I don't even remember which now. At the parking lot I parked at. But that was, oh gosh. Okay, I can see why. I've never lived any place where it got down to mine. I think the coldest temperature I've ever even experienced is like 4 or 5 degrees. So I don't even know what it feels like being minus 26. Oh, yeah, I guess you see that. I've heard of, like, I know North and South Dakota gets that cold and stuff like that. And I guess Wisconsin. Yeah, I guess minus 26, 35 probably almost makes you want to put shorts on and walk around like it's summer. Because I just know how horrible single digits is compared to 35. And I just can't even imagine what minus 26 feels like. Because like I said, I've never been any place where it got that cold. My feet are turning into ice cubes sitting here, so I figure I'll oh, there's a duck scope. I mean, they're flying way off over there. Alright. My feet are turning into ice cubes. So I decided I think I'll head back. Sky will probably get even prettier, like turn pink or whatever when it gets darker. But oh, now it's cold enough that my breath is steaming. Like steaming up or whatever. So I guess it's getting quite a bit colder. Alright. I'm gonna zip on my pocket. I don't want my phone to fall out. Got everything? Yep. Nice thing here, I'm cold now from sitting there so long, but this last time I did that, when I came here, this hill here is steep enough that it mostly warms you up. I mean, I hadn't ridden here where it's this cold, but I'm not that cold. I'm just starting to get pretty cold. I was like almost toasty earlier. Huh. There are a lot of cars here for... I only saw that. Those two ladies and one other person over at the water. Yeah, my legs are already warm just from going up that hill. You know, I was thinking, because I was thinking about getting cardio or anything. When I stream Beat Saber, put my heart rate on the stream. I could do that with bike streams also. I use my Fitbit for well, yeah, I could pretty easy. Fitbit at home gets some Wi-Fi, but I have this phone with my handlebars on a Wi-Fi hotspot because I don't have internet on it. I don't actually know if I can save, should be able to save more than one Wi-Fi network on the Fitbit. You'd think so. So as long as I could, it would connect to my phone's hotspot, so it could upload the, it's like, if it had internet, upload heart rate. I could just add it to stream on my PC, like I do the chat. It'd be literally the same thing and just as easy as having it when I play Beat Saber. That might be kind of cool to have. This is actually a perfect time. I rode here a few days ago and didn't stream because I was worried that I might just get too cold and only ride 20 minutes, and I don't want to just do a 20-minute stream. So I didn't stream. And I rode back earlier in the day when the sun was setting over there, and it was just freaking riding back the whole time with the sun just in my eyes blinding me. So this is I rode so much longer, and it's not coming back until after sunset, but that makes it the perfect time to ride back.
Good.
Doggo has a lot of color. Like fancy. I think it's busy here all of a sudden. I don't know why. I always start sniffling whenever my face gets really cold. I'm not actually that cold. Like, just slightly cold. But I am cold enough that I guess I'm sniffling a little bit now. Like, sinus is draining a little bit. almost back to the road. I'm gonna ride down the trail this time. It's a little muddy. It's not muddy enough that I sink in. It's just muddy enough that I sling mud up on myself a little bit. Get my bike a little dirty. But when I rode down the road earlier, I figured out it was wet from them putting brine or whatever on it, treating it, and I'd much rather sling mud all over than brine all over my bike, or whatever the heck the stuff is that they put down tries. I'm passing on your left. That is a lot of lights. Not one light bulb. Go ahead and turn the light on. It's getting so dark here. Oh, there is a car coming. There's a zoom in there. Oh, this big building beside me is the training place for the Seahawks, like the football team. Virginia Mason Athletic Center. That's why there's such a fancy building to the side. Trail is actually not very muddy here. I think the part up ahead that I rode before I got off of it earlier was wetter than any of this. Oh, it's I guess behind more trees also, so that makes sense. No, I mean, these trees don't have leaves, but still, some trees versus none. Let's see. We need to stop someplace. I think I shall stop here. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here and stop stream because I'm almost back. So I don't want to just ride all the way up to my car. Oh, this is a fun stream though. Let's see, an hour and 18 minutes. No, it's actually getting pretty dark. You can still see all right. It's not. It says 2 viewers. I'm not gonna bother rating anybody, so I guess I'll just end. Anyways, if anyone's still watching, oh, here, I'll look up more so you can see the nice, the sky still looks really nice. If anyone's still watching, hope you have a nice rest of your day or a nice night. And yeah, I guess until next time. I don't know, 5:30. I need to go work after this. I might stream a game or something later tonight, depending on how long I work, which depends on how busy it is, like how, if I can actually get work. And then if I'm doing something else, but I don't know what else I'd do exactly if I don't work late, I might stream something else. If not, I'll probably try to stream Beat Saber tomorrow, because I like to at least try to stream it every other day. Anyways, good night. Good night, everyone, or good day. Hope you have a nice rest of your day or night, and I'll see you all later. Okay, let me look real quick before I end and make sure. I said I wasn't gonna raid anyone, but if there's somebody, it's kind of hard to raid people and then, oh, Sarah is streaming Beat Saber, and then actually chat. I either sit here on the side of the trail or I just don't say anything and ride back to the car. I'm gonna raid Pandar. They have 3 viewers, and I don't ever stream in the day whenever streaming much. They're playing Marvel Rivals, so not anything wait, have I streamed Marvel Rivals at all? I know I have Overwatch. No, I think I've streamed Marvel Rivals one night. After, I don't remember, after a baking stream or something. So that will count down. So I'll just ride back. And the raid should go off before I get all the way back. So I hope everyone has a nice rest of your day or a nice night. And I'll see you all next time, whenever next time it is that I stream. Oh, it's supposed to be really nice weather tomorrow and the next day before it rains for a week straight. So that's what it seems like. So I'll probably try to do stuff outside the next 2 days. And I might stream the stuff I'm doing outside in the next 2 days.